Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Megan Kelly and this has been a dream of mine for a long time. I've been a makeup artist for 11 years and for the last 18 months I have been the mama of the most precious angel baby ever, my son named Dana. So one of the things that I found on Instagram that I've loved is the most supportive community of moms and also fellow lovers of makeup. So I wanted to create this channel to start sharing some of my tips and tricks of things that have worked for me, being a busy mom but still really loving makeup and wanting to express myself creatively. By no means do I think I am the best at doing makeup or anything like that, but I've definitely found some tips and tricks to cut some corners to get things done quickly when, let's face it, your attention is needed elsewhere. So, yeah, thanks for joining me. We'll see how this goes. Fingers crossed. I really wanted to get this video up for National Lipstick Day, but as we all know, being a mom, things don't always go as planned, and my first attempt ended up like this. So I definitely thought it was worth a shot to try it again today and see how it goes. So fingers crossed, Dana's gonna help us out. But I wanted to share my 5 favorite lipstick looks with you and some tips and tricks on how I like to apply them. So if you wanna see more like this, if you wanna give me some tips and tricks of your own, please go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment down below. I'm always looking for new things. So give me a holler, let me know what you think. The first lip that I'm going to show you guys is one that I get a lot of feedback about every time I post it on Instagram. People seem to really like this color. It is Squash Velvetine by Limecrime. They do a really fantastic job with their formula. I feel that it's not too thin, it's not too thick. It's one that if I do need to do a couple layers of, it doesn't get chunky. So this is definitely one of my favorites. It's also the only lip look that I'm gonna do that I'm not gonna use a lip liner for, partially because I haven't found one that I love with this color yet. Also, it's really easy with their doe foot applicator to get a really precise application. So, should we get started? Okay. One of the things that I've realized about liquid lipstick that's good to remember is it is more afraid of you than you are of it, so sometimes going in with gusto really makes a big difference. I have a tendency to do my lower lip first, and then I'll pick up a little more product. I just wipe off the excess. Pick up a little more. Just like that. So again, this is one of my quickest, easiest lips that you can do. It takes just a couple minutes for it to really like fully dry down and set, but once it's set, you're good to go. So yeah, Squash Velvetine by Limecrime. The second lip that I want to show you is my favorite for when I want to do a nude look. It's pretty rare that I want to do a nude look. There's not a whole lot about me that's understated, shall we say? But when I do, I love the NYX lingerie lips. So the NYX lingerie line came out. All of the colors stick in a pretty neutral family. Some of them get pretty dark. Some of them are a bit lighter than this. But this one is Satin Ribbon. Satin Ribbon is one of my favorites because I can also change it up really significantly depending on the lip liner that I use. So today I'm going to use it with Oak Lip Pencil by MAC. So Oak is a really good, just like subtle, really light brown. So let's get started. So when I line my lips, just like when I did the first Limecrime lipstick, when I line my lips, I typically do the lower lip first. I like to overdraw my lips too, and I find that when I overdraw, if I do it more so on the bottom, it's going to look a bit more subtle than when you're really overlining the top. So especially in the lower section, that's where I tend to go down quite a bit farther. So just like that. Then on my upper lip, I started the Cupid's bow. But I always make sure on the upper and the lower lip to bring it in so that it's at the natural lip line at the corners. Because if you overdraw the natural lip line at the corners, it's a dead giveaway. So I'm actually going to go in with a little of the lip pencil now that the lip is on, just so that I can blend those colors together. You could also use a lip brush for this, but I don't always have the time to do that. So just like that. So this is one of my favorite looks for summertime, especially when I'm not wearing a whole lot of other makeup and I just want something that's going to give me like really quick color out the door, doesn't matter what I'm wearing. Not too shabby. The third lip look that I'm going to do is one of my favorites that isn't a liquid lipstick. This is by a company called Necromancy Cosmetica. I love, love, love this company. It's a two-person team. They've built an amazing, amazing product, and they literally run it start to finish. Necromancy Cosmetica is vegan and cruelty-free. They are the nicest people. Definitely, definitely check out their page. Give them some support. I just adore them. I can't say enough good things. So this color is called Lesstrange. And Lesstrange is this really, really pretty grayish color, which I love. I love. Especially because sometimes I like to do my eyes pretty smoky. I still want some color on my lip, but not a whole lot. I don't know. I really, really appreciate everything about these guys. The liner that I'm going to use with it is Tootsi by Colourpop. Colourpop is another company, super affordable. Really, really appreciate their products. So definitely check out Colourpop too. Colourpop also does a matching lipstick for liner, so you can always do a Tootsi lip color with this too. That would be Casey. It's the reality of having 3 dogs and trying to film videos. I'll bring her in one of these days. Oh my god, and I mean in the video, not into the house. She's in the house. I don't know if you can tell just by watching how creamy and smooth the application of the Colourpop lip pencils are, but they are so soft and easy. I really think, especially if you're first starting out with lip pencils, if you haven't used them a lot, Colourpop is a great place to start. They're super user-friendly. Okay, should we go in with some Lesstrange? So this is by far and away my favorite grayish lip. The fourth lip color that I'm gonna do is one that if you follow me on Instagram, I'm wearing it in about 90% of my pictures. I have probably gone through about 6 tubes of this color. I just live for it. It is NYX, the Soft Matte Lip Cream in Morocco. I love it because it's a really bright orange-based red. I feel like it just goes with everything. Honestly, I always feel done when I'm wearing a red lipstick. So lips have always been my signature makeup product, but specifically an orange-based red. So I used to wear Lady Danger by MAC. That was my huge back tattoo, says Lady Danger. It was my nickname for a long time. Love that color. But I feel like this is one that I have found that is super similar, but in a liquid lip formula. So it wears a little bit better throughout the day and it's not gonna kiss off on my kid. So let me show you NYX. So with this one, you can pair it with a ton of different lip pencils. Realistically, any red lip pencil is gonna go with it. Sometimes I'll wear it with a deeper red if I want it to be a little bit more true red that day. Today, I'm just gonna pair it with a color called Basic Red. So really just true red. This one's by MAC, but again, there's just a zillion. You can't go wrong with a red lip liner for this lip color. So as you can see, I do fill in most of my lip with a lot of these colors. It's just gonna help with the wear, and I feel like it gives me a lot more control. Now you can probably hear my dog Harley whining in the background. I'll be honest, they don't like to be away from me a whole lot. Okay, let's go in with some Morocco. So I would go ahead and say that this right here, the way that my makeup is done right now, is how I do it at least half the week is going to be exactly like this. I wish I had more time in the mornings to maybe play with different colors, stuff like that as far as eyeshadows go, but for the most part, this is my like fallback, know how to do it, always feel confident in it kind of look. So it's pretty classic with the black wing liner, subtle brown shadows, and that bright red lip. I don't think you can ever go wrong with a bright red lip. Something that I hear a lot is people think that they feel really uncomfortable when they're wearing bright lip colors, but they love it when other people wear them. And I would encourage all of you to think about that when you put on a bright lip color. Think about how you see anybody else wearing a bright lip color. Do you look at them and do you think they look crazy? Or do you look at them and think, man, I wish I could do that? If it's the latter, which I can pretty much guarantee it is, try it and know that nobody else is gonna look at you thinking that it looks like too much. So I get compliments on wearing bright lipstick all the time. I constantly hear that people wish that they could. Everybody can do it. Seriously, anybody can wear bright lipstick and feel beautiful and look absolutely stunning. So play with it, play with it. It's an accessory. That's my 2 cents. All right, guys, last but certainly not least, this is exactly what I was talking about not being afraid to wear really bold colors. So this color is one that I grabbed for when I want to do something really out of the box and I don't want to blend in, which, let's face it, it's hard for me to blend in as it is. This is 3 Witches by Pretty Zombie Cosmetics. I was introduced to them by a friend and I love the formula that they've come up with. This is a really, really bright, vibrant color. I'm hoping that it comes through as bright on camera as it is in real life. So let's do this one. Now with this one, what I typically do, because I haven't found a lip pencil that matches it perfectly, a lot of the time I'll put on the color and then I'll use lip pencil if I need to clean it up at the edges at all. So I'll show you. See what I'm talking about? Pick up a little more product. Same thing, I'm going to pick up a little more product and then just kind of wipe off the excess. Just like that. So this is where I say makeup is something to play with, experiment with, enjoy it, especially with your lip color. It's so easy to try a million different colors, take them off, try something else. You never know what you're going to stumble across that you're going to end up really loving. So yeah, have fun with it. Pretty Zombie Cosmetics. They are amazing. Thanks for joining me on the journey through my favorite lip colors. I hope you got something out of it. I hope that you got to learn about some new cool companies, things like that. And if you have any favorite lips that you think that I need to check out, please leave them in the comment section below. I'm always looking for new recommendations and new products to try, new lines, all that kind of stuff. So give a holler, keep me posted. If you want to see more of this stuff or you want to see something different, also just let me know, give a holler. I do not know what I'm doing with this. I'm flying by the seat of my pants, so input is always appreciated. Thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you next time.